You are listening to It's Just Jokes on WSIN Radio 1590 AM. My name is Matt Johnson.
Joe Bulwidas.
And this is It's Just Jokes. Joe, what's your favorite kind of bagel?
An everything bagel.
Why?
I don't know. I like that it's a mashup of all, good flavors. There's poppy seeds on it, and then there's a little bit of an onion, garlic. What else is in an everything
Do you ever
bagel?
think that's too much?
No. It pairs well with, if you do a bacon, egg, and cheese, because, the bacon's got its bacony maple flavor. Oh, Quinn.
And who is our guest here? We already got the mic on.
Hi, guys. Quinn O'Neill, sports director.
Sports director extraordinaire. We're talking about bagels, if you're dropping in now. Bagels?
Yeah.
Big bagel fan.
That's the topic of the entire hour. It's just bagels. That's all we're going to talk about.
What
Carbs.
is your favorite
What is my
flavor?
favorite bagel?
Yeah.
Does it have to be, how I like my bagel, or is it just
Everything?
bagel?
Everything that you feel inside about bagels, I want you to
This
say.
is a tough one.
Yeah.
I'm a big toasted everything bagel with cream cheese.
Okay, so you're both everything.
Everything
Yeah.
bagels on a
Although,
bacon, egg, and cheese bomb.
I've never had... I don't
It's
know.
good because eggs.
Have
can
you
be
ever had Bruegger's?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
where I went. For
I
my-
hate Bruegger's.
I don't like Bruegger's either.
I think their bagels are way too salty.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, they dip them in salt before they cook them.
It's gross.
Have you ever seen? I work in Shelton, and they have a Bruegger's Bagels right across. So I was starving Saturday morning, so I ran in and got one. And literally, they have a giant kettle where a guy was just dipping bagels in a salt water bath and then putting them on to cook.
I prefer... Dunkin' Donuts has some great bagels.
Dunkin' Donuts says
this is
so.
where I disagree, because I'm a snob when it comes to bagels in general, because
You Jewish?
I'm not Jewish.
L'chaim.
Just because
Bagel.
my family has a house in Long Island, and I know for a
Yeah.
fact that Long Island bagels are better than any other bagel.
I wish I could argue, but I don't know Long Island bagels
I
that
haven't
well.
tried Long Island bagels yet.
Long
I've
Island
had
bagels are
Bruegger's.
incredible.
Bruegger's isn't terrible. They're everything
Bagel
bagel.
King? Bagel King?
Never been.
Where's Bagel
Chubba's.
King?
Bagel King is great. It's all over Fairfield County.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That's why I don't know. There's one that's local in Watertown, and they have they're made by actual Jewish people. So they have
Why do Jewish people make good bagels?
I don't know.
Is
Maybe
that
that's what.
Is
Maybe
that
that's
racist? Is that...
No.
why. I don't think so. That's a compliment.
Jewish Jewish people were the first people to make bagels. That was a Jewish snack back in the day. You didn't see
I don't know if I could call bagels a snack, though.
Yeah. No.
Have you had the bagel crisps? The
Yeah.
ones that comes in the bag? Those
Yeah.
are good.
Those are good too. There's a lot of good forms of bagel. I do not like the Dunkin' Donuts bagels. I think that they're too hard.
Really?
Yeah, they're kind of
But what do you like better, Dunkin' Donuts or Bruegger's then?
burgers, if I had to go with one of them.
I do like everything bagels, but there's something to say about cinnamon raisin with blueberry cream cheese.
Yeah, that's good.
Toasted.
Okay, yeah, but that's a different experience than having everything.
just having a heart attack.
For me,
that's heaven.
I'm a big fan of garlic.
Garlic is
Yeah.
good.
And onion.
Onion is good. Onion
Onion is
bagels
okay.
are good.
How do you feel about poppy seed?
I'm a fan.
I like them. Just don't eat too many and take a drug test.
I don't discriminate my bagels, honestly. So if you're going to go with the topping, what, cream cheese or butter, or both? And also, do you think that putting butter and cream cheese on together is excessive?
No, I think it's fine.
I
Really?
think it's excessive.
Really?
Yeah, there's
Okay.
too much.
You ever had cream cheese and jelly?
No.
Oh, that's a miracle right there. I told you about it.
1-2 punch?
You're gonna go try it and you'll be like, wow, Quinn was right.
Well,
This
what
is
kind of jam or jelly?
It's just grape jelly.
Okay.
Welch's.
Welch's,
Yep, you can
not
put it-
Smuckers.
Put it on. I haven't tried it on everything bagel, but on a plain bagel.
On a plain bagel, I think that's the best way to doctor it up. If
Yeah.
it's an everything bagel, it's already you can put just butter on that and it'd be good.
Now, butter or cream cheese, Joe?
I'm more of a butter fan.
Butter fan?
Cream cheese, I
Cream
like.
cheese?
I like
I'm a cream cheese guy.
I like
Blueberry.
cream cheese frosting, and I like cream cheese
Oh.
cheesecake.
Cream cheese frosting is something. What is your favorite type of cake?
Red velvet.
Red.
Red
yeah.
velvet.
Actually,
Fancy.
Blocking Joe out for the rest of the show.
I like me a red velvet
I like
cake.
a red velvet
Oh,
cake.
I have a red velvet cake. No. What do you like?
Favorite type of cake? That's really hard, honestly.
This is an easy one for me.
Really? I like tiramisu cakes.
Tiramisu's okay.
It's a lot.
But
It's
I like too many cakes argument, because if you're just going to be like, well, if you're going to go for something, well, I don't get red velvet that often.
If it's your
so-
birthday cake, you get to choose.
Oh, well, I mean, my birthday cakes are typically homemade vanilla or chocolate cake with homemade frosting in blue.
There was only one time in my life where I felt like a complete brat and a spoiled kid. Because I told, my dad bought me a birthday cake. It was a beautiful birthday cake, and it said Happy Birthday Quinn on it and stuff. And I was like, 15, 16 at the time?
Yeah.
and it was a Stop and Shop sheet cake.
Okay.
And I was like, I don't like this cake.
Really?
Yeah, and it was like the day before, and I was like, yeah, I don't want this cake. And he's like, really? And I was like, yeah, I'll tell you. I want my favorite type of cake, and that's a carrot cake. A delicious
really?
carrot cake. Oh, I love carrot cake.
I don't like or dislike carrot cake.
And then he went out and got me a carrot cake, and I was happy, and that's all I have for my birthday.
I like key lime pie.
You didn't get any presents. That was the present. It's like, you spoiled brat, here's a carrot cake.
I like a specific type of expensive carrot cake.
Is it made?
You know
by...
Purdy Hill Bakery?
No, where's that?
Monroe. It's
Okay.
they make a very good carrot cake.
Now I have to go to Monroe. I work there part time sometimes, so.
Oh, what bank is it?
Newtown Savings Bank.
Oh, okay.
I went to the Clock Tower branch.
You'll have to go find Purdy Hill Bakery.
I
And get a
will.
slice of carrot cake.
I'll
Cake
just be like, "This is for Quinn."
This is so good. You'll call me.
On Snapchat because I don't have your number.
So I was kind of excited to come in here and try this, you guys.
The It's Just Jokes bucket.
Yeah.
But we're not done talking about bagels.
Oh, yeah, you're right. We just dropped the bucket of topics.
All right, there's one
Old jazz music. What is this topic?
That's from
I don't know that
from
very well.
last week.
old jazz music.
And homemade Italian tomato sauce is in there too.
The one question I want to ask before we move on to a topic from the bucket is, how do you eat your bagels? Do you eat it cut in half? Like, do you eat it
You cut them down the
separate
middle.
You cut them down the
down
middle.
the middle and then as a sandwich?
Yes.
I do the other thing. I do the...
You eat
like,
them one half at a
yeah,
time?
one half at a time. I like that experience better. I don't like it as a sandwich.
Really? I mean, if I'm sharing with my family, like, I'll have to just suffer through the one half, but I'll be like, fold it in half.
Have you ever heard of just the concept of 2 glazed donuts and a burger in the middle?
Yes,
That sounds
yes.
awful.
It does, but it kind of sounds amazing.
There's a binging with Babish episode where he makes the Luther burger, and it's literally a patty with cheese, bacon, and it's sandwiched between 2 Krispy Kreme donuts.
You ever seen the Family Guy skit of it was like the 50s diner, like, how do you like your burger? Well done. You want donuts as the buns? You're like, yeah, of course. What do I look like, a pansy? You want cigarettes on that burger? Absolutely. I mean, I want to try that.
I'd try it. I had a friend in middle school who tried it, and she's like, it's very good.
It seems like it'd be amazing.
It sounds
Would
amazing.
you cut the glazed donut in half, or would you put 2 glazed donuts in between?
I would put it
2 glazed.
who's
If you're
glazed?
going for donut and burger combination, you're going
Are
excessive.
you putting cheese on it?
Yes.
Yeah.
What kind?
American
cheese?
Yeah, like
I don't like American cheese at all.
Really?
Nope,
like
nothing.
Really?
Nope. Is
Is
that
it-
un-American?
no.
I think so. Well,
If you like cheddar, it's okay.
you don't like. I mean,
Well, you're Italian.
Well,
you like
what's your favorite cheese
mozzarella.
then?
I like mozzarella. I'm Italian. Yeah.
Yeah. He's Italian. He's gonna like mozzarella.
What's your favorite cheese?
Cheddar.
Really?
Yeah. I got it in American. I like cheddar in American because they're basically like
Big Swiss fan.
really.
Swiss is great.
Swiss
yeah.
is good. It's on like a sandwich, nice.
Yeah,
and-
I could just eat slices of Swiss all day, every day.
I bought cheese this weekend, and my girlfriend watched me cut it from the block because I like to get it from the block.
She
and
watched
just-
you cut the cheese. That's cute.
That's fun. Getting crackers and cheese.
It's good with a little bit of
nice.
salami or pepperoni.
Yeah.
My family likes to buy the logs, and we slice it
Like
ourselves.
a nice summer sausage. Big summer sausage fan, Joe.
I haven't had summer sausage. I've had
Big summer sausage fan.
Not a big summer sausage fan. I'm a big summer sausage fan. However,
But with cheeses, if I am going American cheese, there's one specific brand I like more than others, and that's Land O'Lakes.
Oh, I thought you were gonna
LOL White American cheese.
LOL, white American cheese.
Yeah, that's from Stop and Shop.
Yeah,
Delicious.
Have you ever had Land O'Lakes like tub butter, the really creamy
Oh,
butter?
yeah.
Oh my god! With on a Kaiser roll or a Portuguese roll, that was like my go-to snack as a kid.
You guys want to hear what I made for dinner last night?
Beans, rice.
And
It was I made bow tie pasta.
Yep.
With black beans and taco cheese.
have you been snapping these photos?
No.
Yeah,
I
you-
have it in the fridge over there.
Okay, you've been
It was okay.
You started out doing the snap stories of your food, and I haven't seen anything in weeks.
you're right. Maybe I should pick that back up.
Pick it back up.
I did like the first supper, second supper.
Yeah.
Is the beans for the protein?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't have any meat last night, so I was actually considering just taking turkey.
Yep.
I mean, like
Sandwich turkey.
Sandwich.
sandwich, yeah, deli turkey.
Yeah.
Just putting it in my weird mac and cheese beans.
Oh God. You
it
look
was
eager
pretty
to pick a
solid.
topic.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
And remember, our rules are you have to write two new ones.
All
and
right,
put it in
I can do
also.
that.
Oh, that's for the new ones.
Found a Post-it note. A pen.
Everybody is screaming outside right
Yeah,
now.
but everyone's very excited about things. All right, my favorite planet. Space stuff. All right, I can get behind
Favorite planet.
that. Uranus.
Wait, who's
Boom.
Damn.
Covered that one. Nothing left else to say.
Have you ever fought anybody?
I poured hot soup on someone once.
Why?
He threw my lunch out.
So you
Poured hot soup on him?
That seems like a little excessive.
Can you go into the full story of
Okay,
this?
so we had this. It was in high school, sophomore year. There's this kid. I had two friends. One named Derek and one named Harold. And Harold used to like screw around with Derek and take his like binders and hide them on him. And then I started getting involved because I was like, "Oh, Harold, you got to do your daily hiding Derek's stuff." So I would help him. And then Derek thought it was me one time because he caught on. He picked up my lunchbox because I ate out of my lunchbox and threw it all out. I grabbed my lunchbox and then I looked him dead in the eyes.
Was it hot? Was
Yes,
this hot?
Yes, this was
How
hot. He had just gotten it. I looked him dead in the eyes and I'm like, "You don't mess with me." And I
Poured hot soup on his lap.
What is wrong with you, Joe?
I was
a psycho.
I was a fat kid. You don't mess with fat kids'
So
lunch.
you pour soup on them?
Yes.
I'll show you.
I'll show you. He's never messed with me ever since.
I mean,
Mostly
I
because you're
wouldn't.
not around him. But
He goes here. He's
Oh,
one
does
of
he?
the tech guys. I see him all the time.
someday you're
He's
just
like,
gonna
oh,
be-
hey, Joe, hey. Yeah.
Oh, actually,
He just got half his face and completely burned.
well, apparently in his it was on his lap. In his pocket was a for Titanfall 1. It was like a code to get on the internet with his game, and it got ruined.
Couldn't even get online.
Yep.
Someday you're gonna be unsuspecting. You're just gonna be in class or something, and he's just gonna exact his revenge. He's just gonna get
Gonna have a vat
cup
of
hot
boiling hot soup and just pour it on you.
That's probably like following him through life. He's probably gonna be an adult, and his kids will be like,
He'll trick you.
"Dad, when you were in high school, did you get in any fights?" And he's gonna have to explain, "Yeah."
And
He's
then
gonna trick you to get into this gigantic cauldron, and then he's gonna pour hot soup on you and slowly drown you / boil you.
He's actually a witch.
and then as a kid, I got plums thrown at me. Freshman year of high school, they threw plums at me.
Why?
They were bored.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They ended up. It was just garbage at Joe Day. And then I ended up calling my mom. She called the school, and they both got in trouble.
I got in a fight with the same kid when I was in elementary school and when I was in high school.
Really?
In elementary school, this kid was, I think I was like in the second grade, and this kid kept stealing my shovel in the sandbox, so
So you fought him?
naturally I slammed his face into the sand and made him eat it.
You made him eat it.
As you do, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, as kids do. We're just playing around.
Only got a timeout from that. And then in high school, this kid did something similar where like he would hide gym clothes from people when I was like in the 10th grades. But it was weird because it didn't make any sense because he would hide kids' gym clothes. And it's like, he's not a bully because he's also kind of a nerd.
But he's just weird.
Yeah, he was just a strange kid. And there was one day where it wasn't really even a fight, I would say, but there was one day where I was just not in the mood, and I was like, "Dude, where are my clothes?" And he's like, "I don't know. You gotta go find it." And I'm like, "Come on." And I guess I like pushed past him kind of, and he thought I was going at him, so he shoved me, and not even on purpose, just pure instinct, I slammed his face into a locker.
Jeez,
And
you guys are aggressive.
I had to bring him to the nurse.
There was a lot of fights in my high school.
Do you remember 5-starring people?
Yes.
Yes.
Ugh.
Or what's it called? Tennis. Have you ever played that?
The game.
No, you take each other's arms like this and you just slap each other.
Yeah. There was this one.
Or Mercy too.
My best friend, me and him, we had the same gym period, and we were getting changed, and this story is going in the wrong direction. It's we were in the locker room, no one else was there, but no, we were
The showers
the
to
lights were dim.
ourselves.
well, we had to. You remember scoliosis tests? Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I 5-starred my best friend as hard as I possibly
Oh.
could. And right then and there, he got called for a scoliosis test. and we were both like, this is not good. It was like,
Son of a gun.
Either they're going to think that somebody is beating you, or...
Yeah, something's going wrong at
So,
home.
good thing, the best luck I ran into was finding out that he already had scoliosis, so they didn't have to look at his back. So good thing
But bad news for him, he had scoliosis.
And I just probably made it worse.
What if you cured him? You just
You just knock him down.
he's just like, I can stand up.
Who's that ringing?
That was terrifying.
It's the phone.
It was Joe's laugh. It's just what he sounds like.
I mean, at my high school, I went to Watertown High School. It was every other day there was a fight between two African American girls.
They would
just same ones all the time, or it was like one of two, and like a Hispanic girl would get in, and it was like a lot of like,
fighting.
Yeah,
Like actual fighting.
actual fighting.
Yeah, there were some fights in my school,
Pulling of the hair and the weaves, and teachers getting involved. One got punched in the face as he was trying to break them up, and the police officer's like, "Do you want to press charges?" He's like, "No." He's like, "I'm trying to break it up. It's my job."
In my high school, there was one day a fight between two girls, and it was I think it was over a guy or something, and one of the girls threw water at the other one, and then they kind of just went at each other. The golf coach of the school, who was also like one of the, like, he just stood around in the lunchroom, like
hanging around,
just keeping it secure. He walked up to the girls, picked them up both by their hair, and separated them. It was the most G thing I've ever seen a teacher do.
Was this guy like a built guy for a golf player?
Yeah, he was a big dude. He was also like the business teacher.
Oh,
Yeah, good guy.
does not screw around.
sounds pretty cool.
Got another topic?
Yeah, I like this one. Frozen foods that are oddly good.
Oh, okay. Got any?
Oh, absolutely. What frozen foods aren't good?
Gerald, everybody, the music director, is in the room. I'm giving him no choice but to join. Yeah, grab him.
Come on, take a seat, Gerald. Have some fun. Talk about
have you ever had kid cuisines as a kid? The ones in the blue packages?
Yeah,
Is mic on?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're good.
frozen foods?
Kid cuisine.
Yeah, the kid cuisine ones.
Yeah, those were really good. Those are really terrible as an adult though.
The brownies, I remember, were good. And
Yeah,
the chocolate
brownies,
pudding.
they
Cosmic brownies were good, but those aren't frozen. So let me stick to the task.
The task at
Thank you
hand.
for following the
Yeah,
format.
let me not knock the show off. Yo, the first time I ever had a Hungry Man, it was like the frozen life
life-changing.
sandwich. It was so good. I was a kid. So
Oh, yeah.
now
Like
I'm
you
pretty
finally
sure, like-
upgraded from
Yeah,
kid
I was like,
cuisine.
oh my god, I'm a man.
I'm a man now.
Because of this sandwich.
You get to join manhood because you had a Hungry Man
I had
frozen
a Hungry
dinner.
Man.
Because I stepped up from a 500-calorie meal to a 750-calorie meal. Delicious.
So
Yeah, I didn't finish it. I didn't feel like it was a man when I ate it, but
he was a moderately hungry man.
yeah, it was a very how do I call it?
Liberating.
Yeah, it was
experience.
liberating, very liberating.
I don't know why frozen foods are just better than most regular foods. Hot Pockets are amazing. They have
Amazing.
I just love
French
Hot
bread
Pockets.
pizza.
Big,
I do
Hot
like.
Pockets are so gross.
Yeah, they're disgusting, dude.
They're so
pepperoni pizza,
soggy.
Hot Pocket.
Tostino's pizza rolls are
Oh,
good,
pizza
too.
rolls? You're gonna tell me pizza
Those
rolls
are
aren't
so
good?
bad. No.
Really?
Taquitos.
You remind me of the
Taquito.
kid from that commercial, actually. The kid who screams that, like, everyone's just like, can you shut up? Like, our mom is about to catch us, and you're screaming about these Tostito pizza rolls.
What, bagel bites? Not a big bagel bites?
Bagel
No,
bites
I
aren't
was
bad.
like, you know, like the long pizza? It was like Elio's
Yeah,
pizza?
Oh, yeah.
That's really good.
I like the sausage and pepperoni ones. Those are really good. The Jimmy Dean breakfast sandwiches.
Oh, I don't like
But without something to drink, you could die.
Yeah.
You could choke and die.
lot of sodium. Very dry.
Yeah, it's very
I
poisonous.
felt like I was just eating a bag of salt.
Yeah, those are really bad though. I can't
Taquitos
think of
are
anything
good.
else.
Taquitos are
Yeah,
great.
like
Yeah.
taquitos, stuff like that. But those aren't. You said oddly good though. Those are like
Yeah,
expected.
like things that
There's
you wouldn't
nothing odd
expect to
about
be good.
those being good. Those are really good.
Something you wouldn't expect to be good. You ever had the like vegetable burgers and veggie patties they have?
No.
Yo,
No,
those
that
are-
sounds
my mom
scary.
eats those.
They have these buffalo chickpea patties, so it's like just
Yeah.
they
terrible.
I've never had them.
they taste exactly like chicken and they're amazing.
I had
I promise.
I had
What made you eat
falafels
them?
for the first
were
time last night, and they were.
You had a what?
Falafels, like the little like chickpea
Oh,
balls,
yeah.
frozen ones.
Yeah,
And
oh.
they were good though. They were good.
I mean, I'd have to believe it. I love falafel.
If we're going frozen pizza, I like Red Baron. If we're,
Well, Red Baron's the standard for frozen pizza.
I think so.
Or DiGiorno.
DiGiorno's good. I like.
I was about to say DiGiorno.
You ever had the Aldi's frozen pizzas?
No.
No, those are really bad.
I mean, they're pretty good for them. They're like $3 for a large pizza.
That's why they're really bad. Because
That's fair.
I think there's one that I've had.
I only
pay
buy
for
the
it.
most expensive pizzas.
premium pizzas.
I buy modern pizza and then freeze it. So
Yeah.
that's my frozen pizza.
Please, if you
funny.
do that, I will just shake your
Just
hand.
start freezing modern pizza.
Like, you get it for free, I can imagine.
I do.
You just grab a slice and...
Yeah, it's pretty great.
Store brand, I don't know why, but store brand waffles are always better than
Really?
than Eggo
Yeah.
waffles. Big Y's frozen waffles.
I think I've had those.
Frozen blueberry waffles are, and they're usually like $3 for $5.
I guess that's oddly good.
I never...
That it is oddly
Yeah.
good
The
because
thing
it's
with-
supposed to be poor quality, but it tastes so much better.
You don't like Eggo?
They're just not as good as the
That's
big
fair.
Y ones.
What about what's your favorite like frozen ice cream or frozen like bar? What's
Oh, ice cream.
Non-frozen ice
Frozen.
yeah, I guess yeah.
What's your favorite warm ice cream?
milk, dude. I just love milk.
I mean, have you had the what are they called? They're like the ones with no sugar and they're completely all natural and stuff. And
Talenti?
no,
Oh my
Frozen
god,
yogurt?
Talenti is so good.
Yeah, they started
Talenti?
booming like 2 years ago. I remember when that just got popping out of nowhere.
Quinn, do you know
trapped a mouse
Talenti?
with one
No.
of those
It's like
containers.
what
Small
is it?
gelato.
Yeah, that's
they're
what it's
really
called.
small and really expensive. They're like $6 to
Yeah.
$8.
oh, don't they have like the vanilla bean one and stuff like that?
Probably. I
I
like
got a sea
the
salt caramel one that's fire.
yeah. I like the chocolate banana swirl.
I don't
That
think
one's
I've had
I
that.
like their sorbet.
Is it better than Ben and Jerry's or?
Oh my god,
There's
by
better.
far.
There's more.
What?
there-
How is something better than Ben and Jerry's?
there's more in the container than Ben and Jerry's, I think.
I mean, Ben and Jerry's is expensive, sure, but I mean, I think I prefer Ben and Jerry's over. Really, what's your favorite kind of ice cream then, for that matter?
Chocolate chip cookie dough.
Yeah, dude, same.
Good
Well,
stuff.
What like flavor of ice cream
Yeah.
is the best? Definitely like a Oreo. I feel like I'm so basic saying this.
I mean,
Oreo's great.
Oreo.
I mean,
Cookies and creams.
we're all agreeing that cookie dough is the best. So I mean, Oreo isn't that far off.
I'm
Cookies and
saying
cream is good.
Oreo or like it just depends where you're going because like
Yeah.
Dairy Queen is definitely Oreo. And
Yeah,
Oreo-
dude.
I've
Oreo
never
and
had
cookie
Dairy
dough
But if you're
blizzards.
going to like McDonald's, who has some fire McFlurries whenever
When the
their
machine's
McFlurry
not broke.
machine's not broken,
Yeah.
like the caramel with like extra caramel. I just said caramel and caramel. I just
Their strawberry
confused
sundaes
myself.
at McDonald's are really good.
As a kid,
I hate ice cream on a cone. It
really?
Yeah,
pisses me off.
It's inconvenient.
Watching people eating it is the worst thing. Both are a very bad experience. Watching someone have ice cream drip on their hand, like you could have got a cup.
Yeah.
You really could have got a cup.
The only good thing about a cone is when you get to the bottom
to
of it,
eat
there's like some chocolate stuffed at the bottom of it.
Yeah.
All those
All
are
the
good.
like the everything
yeah,
that's stuck in there.
it's just the bottom of the cone. Like what's that place in Fairfield?
Are you talking about the Milkcraft?
Yeah, Milkcraft.
Milkcraft.
Trash.
Oh yeah, the waffle
What?
thingy?
Not a fan.
You're
it's
bugging.
it's that you pay $8 for an Instagram photo, then it melts
Yep.
and it looks like you're eating wet garbage.
It does melt really quick.
All right,
My hands turned all
I'm not
blue.
going to deny that it melts, but it is.
Have you ever been to Rich's
Maybe
Farm?
you shouldn't take a picture of it. Maybe you should just eat it. Like who cares?
I mean, yeah,
that
I'm
Quinn
not
was
taking.
at
I'm not
Milk
taking. Have you had their bubble cone? I mean, or what is it called?
It's the waffle.
The
It's
donut.
the waffle
the donut.
cone.
The donut
No, it's the
thing.
waffle
they give?
thing.
Yeah, I know. But they have
They have a donut thing as well.
Yeah, that's good. Ooh, they put your ice cream in a warm donut that's hollowed out,
Ooh.
and it's amazing. It's
I need
so
to like
good.
really lose some weight, so I'm
I need
gonna.
This
Let's
conversation
pick
is
a
not
new
helping.
topic.
Let's make a new topic.
Let's talk about.
Well, have you ever had Stu Leonard's?
Fine, you go. Yeah,
There's two
all
different
it's-
conversations going on.
It's just Gerald. That's what this show's called.
Have you ever had Stu Leonard's cupcakes with their edible cookie dough
I
as
was
the
just
frosting?
at Stu Leonard's, and
Stu Leonard's is fun.
they caught me like taste testing some food. Where I was like, the store manager literally understood my point, and he let me like continue about my day.
You get to
getting
the
food.
You get to the end, and then there's that entire buffet full of food.
Yeah.
and that's why I go there. That's my start.
You don't like walking all the way around?
I did that.
You go-
looking
you get-
for the
Yo,
chips.
you gotta.
First, you get the apple cider donuts, then you get some apple cider. You go get your frozen
Now,
meatballs.
wait. There's multiple locations. Which ones do you guys go to?
The water,
Norwalk.
Yeah, Norwalk.
Danbury for me.
Danbury
I
for
haven't,
me.
I haven't been to the Norwalk one. I think it's
I
different.
worked in
It's to go.
Danbury this summer. The one in Danbury is not as good as the one in.
That's the one I
'cause
grew up
went
with.
To, I went to that one. It was like the food there. I think it just might have sat out all day. I think that's why no one changed the food.
I think so.
They got
But the
some
one in
good
Norwalk was
food.
mad.
I remember just getting
They just have anything you could like. They have food
They have,
that
like-
you didn't even know you had a taste for. Like it's like, oh my gosh, like what?
Yeah, I really didn't know I liked sour cream and onion buffalo wings.
You're just eating them.
I had never even imagined this, but now all I can eat is this. I gotta go. I'll be right back. I gotta go to City Hall. Let's do it.
Like seriously, it's like the shaman of good food is Stu Leonard's. It's weird. So back to like my weird Stu Leonard story. I had to explain to the store manager, like, I had told him, like, you don't know the feeling of putting something on your plate, you pay for it, and then you don't like it. So that space that is occupied on your full plate, all you think about is, I could have put some more of this in that spot.
I paid for the weight of
yes,
this.
like, you just start to think, like, I should have just got one of those chicken wings.
Yep.
Yeah.
So then he was like, all right, it's fine.
That's cool.
Which
That's
is really
cool.
nice of him, because he should have kicked me out the store.
Yeah.
I should have.
Were you just going by picking up
Yeah, I was
every...
just like, nah.
Now that
You go there for lunch.
Now that works with a buffet, but I don't think that works with store items. It's just I
it's
don't know
not
if I
a
like
crack
this.
open
You just
type of
crack
thing.
open a box of cereal. I don't like this. Put it back
It
on the
wasn't
shelf.
like that. It was the buffet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like,
maybe-
you don't know the feeling of like I could have put more rice right there if I didn't like this terrible chicken.
You should have brought a clipboard with you and been like
Just
rating it.
My
Like,
mind is a clipboard. Trust me.
Just pretend to be like a food
A
reviewer.
food critic.
Yeah,
Like,
a food
yeah,
critic.
this is not.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give you a bad Yelp review.
Yeah, let me eat this food for free. Did not let me eat food for free.
damn them.
That's -1 star.
Well, Quinn, don't you do that for Google? You
I do, yeah. They
food.
well, yeah. They send me tons and tons and tons of surveys, and people ask me questions on Google reviews. They're like, "How does this food taste?" Like, when it's for modern, since I work there, I'm just like, "Yeah, this food's amazing." Or if it's for like a place like Chick-fil-A, I got a question like, "Do they have good breakfast here?" I was like, "Nah, don't go here."
Chick-fil-A has bad breakfast.
They don't even have breakfast.
they do.
I mean, a
in
chicken
theory.
inside of a biscuit is kind of like
I guess.
you're like borderline breakfast.
You guys, are you familiar with Chick-fil-A?
My boss
Chick-fil-A has a
would
sausage,
go there
egg, and
for
cheese.
breakfast.
How do you feel about their fries?
I think a Chick-fil-A has a
Okay.
sausage, egg, and cheese. I just want to point that out.
They have what?
I think they have a sausage. egg, and
My
cheese
boss
sandwich.
gets Chick-fil-A breakfast. Like,
Yeah, I think they have a sausage.
the
egg, and cheese.
manager knows her in the drive-up every time she drove up. They're like, "Oh, good morning, Caitlin. How are you?"
I think it's a bad sign when someone at a fast food restaurant
Yes,
knows your
dude, I
name.
used to work at McDonald's when I was like, I think I was 16. I had to be 16. Couldn't have been 15. And there was this one guy who like knew all of us by our names, and then we knew him by his name.
Did he come every day?
Literally,
He's no longer with us.
he died.
Well, there's a guy that ate McDonald's every day, or he eats
He
a
has
Big
a
Mac.
Big Mac, 2 Big Macs a day.
Yeah,
I think
he
he's
runs
been dead.
miles.
The what was it? Super
Size
Size
Me,
guy?
Yeah, he got diabetes
I
from
think
that.
he's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he died. He's a perfect example of why you shouldn't have people know your name at McDonald's. Because that was a weird experience watching that in health class.
New topic.
Did you pick this Stu Leonard's topic? There's a topic in here called Stu Leonard.
Well,
This is like a third time we've talked about Stu Leonard's on this show. It's real important to us.
there's like Whole Foods in here probably as well.
What chores did you have to do growing up? I don't know if that's an
rotated.
exciting topic.
We rotated in my house.
What do you mean you rotated? Oh, just like
Chores.
This is a funny one, but things you can only do in CT.
Oh, that's
that's fair. I like that.
Be bored because there's nothing to do here.
Yeah, we don't really have that many exciting things.
Like,
you can go to
There should be things you can't do in CT.
Let's roll with that. Go ahead. Things you can't do.
You can't go have fun in the city. Like I mean,
Let's go to Hartford.
you can go to Bridgeport. You're not gonna have fun. But I
Step
mean,
on broken glass. You can do that.
you can go to Hartford and hope.
You don't get mugged.
Yeah.
Essentially, I'll
Waterbury.
get mugged.
go.
The city, Hartford as a whole is a city. I think it's what, downtown Hartford? No.
Yeah.
East Hartford?
New Haven as a city is
There's
nice.
there's a pretty spot in Hartford. That's like it's like a quieter New York.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But it is right next to where
Right
you can
near-
get mugged. Like
right-
if you step a
Outside the
centimeter
bubble.
out of that.
You're just getting mugged.
you're
like you
getting-
have
I mean-
like someone in your pocket as you're like going in there.
Yeah.
Near the green here is nice, and
Yeah.
sort of
Yale
near College
area.
Street and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That, I mean, that's probably the
That's
best there.
downtown New Haven, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, like
that's.
near
I
Yale.
think that's like probably one of the
That's
best.
like the opposite side of here.
Yeah, that's probably one of the best like urban places in Connecticut to go to. Like,
Yeah,
I'd say so.
I
Bridgeport
agree.
is about to have a serious boom
yeah,
in their economy.
especially
Yeah.
when they get the casino.
The
and when
casino.
They're like advertising that almost everywhere now. They're trying to fight for it because it's like you have to contact Hartford and all that stuff. And I guess they're saying 7,000 jobs are on the line for this.
Yeah.
So they're trying to really put that together. But Bridgeport's about to go through like a heavy gentrification, which, good or bad.
Yeah.
Well, South Stanford did that because that area wasn't great. But
Stanford completely changed.
the South End is completely different. New condos that nobody can afford, new restaurants that nobody can afford to go to.
I mean,
Just
The
new
people
in
who
general.
live there can afford there. Like,
Yeah,
those places like they aren't empty. They get the
They're
people
for the
that
people
can't
that work
afford
there.
it, and we'd never know those people exist because they're in a higher tax bracket.
and they live in places like Greenwich and Darien and stuff like that.
Was
And
that you? I was having that conversation
with the gentrification of Bridgeport. Yeah.
Yeah. Like they're gonna turn Bridgeport, and then they're gonna move everyone else to probably Derby.
that's where they'll end up once it gets
Yeah.
gentrified.
That's where they end up. Probably Derby and Sonia.
How long of a
Likely
process is that? Do you know when the casino would be open by?
Well, right now, since they're fighting, it's almost like to say how long. They usually tell you when it's like a finalized, but since it's not finalized, years.
Yeah,
That's
it'll
what
be a long
that's what I
time.
put on it.
If it gets finalized within the next year, it'll probably be done by 21 or 22, I'd assume.
I would assume I'd be out
Because
of
they'll try
college
to
by
get
then.
that quick. They're going to try to get
Oh
that
yeah,
done
because they're going to
quick.
be like, we need the money.
I don't think Daniel has even commented on it. So that's weird.
They're still just focusing on about the whole budget thing.
Pricks.
Yeah, that too.
They're still trying to focus on that. They gotta,
People are still trying to focus on bringing the Hurricanes to Connecticut and making the Hartford Whalers again.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the real hurricanes.
Oh, yeah.
My brother has
Just
gone,
wipe it all out.
Bridgeport.
They don't have to demolish anything. Just a hurricane straight to Bridgeport.
my brother has gone to 2 Hartford Yard Goats games, and he's like, "Look, I got this cap that I can eat nachos out of."
Great.
You can
I'm
go
like,
to a
amazing.
you can go to a
Wow.
Hartford Wolfpack game.
I think he's been to one of those too.
wait, I have another.
What do you got?
Topic
What do you got?
Memory from middle school that haunts you.
Oh God.
Middle school was so cringy. There's nothing. I was just completely awkward in middle school.
I
You're
had
still
8
completely
detentions.
I'm not nearly as awkward.
All right,
Oh.
I'll take your word for it.
Japan versus China. They're like, what is this topic? Are we just supposed to argue who would win? Or
Who wins in a fight, Japan or China?
LeBron James versus Steph Curry. And we know who's winning the fight.
LeBron James would destroy stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. China would destroy Japan.
In a fist fight?
In a
In a
fist.
fist fight?
Are we asking who would win the fist fight? A
brawl?
Japanese person or a Chinese person?
You'd have to get
all
two of them in here. All right, fight for us. We need to see
It's like a billion people versus a fraction of a billion people.
We just throw some yen down in front of him and see who wins.
I
aggressive.
mean, I just say, I don't know. That's
We could go Chinese food versus Japanese food.
That's interesting.
what is Japanese food?
Like
really had
sushi.
Sushi.
Like whenever you have hibachi, that's Japanese.
I'd say Chinese food versus everything can win. I'm a big Chinese food.
Chinese
Are
food
you?
is good. I've discovered
I just ate
Sing's
some Chinese
Kitchen. In,
Yeah, I saw that Chinese food in there. I was like, I bet that's Gerald. So
I
wonder if he would be
I'm gonna
mad if I
stop
had a
eating
fortune
it, though.
cookie. What do you mean?
Ooh,
Today, one of the fortune
I know. I probably was going to take one, but I didn't.
You should've
'Cause I didn't know it was yours.
interesting question. Do you eat the fortune cookie or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
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 I
Okay,
throw
so
out
we're
the
all-
fortune. Though.
Oh, I
don't
keep
know
whatever
where-
good fortunes I get and
I
just
don't even read them.
find them in my room.
What?
I just kind of just
Throw them everywhere. I'm gonna throw
Joe
these
just has a
fortunes.
wall of fortunes that he's received from fortune cookies. He
What if-
tacks it to the wall.
Weapons you own. This is an interesting topic. What weapons do you guys own?
knives,
You know, not like what kind of knives?
just pocket knives. steak
I don't
knives.
feel comfortable answering this question.
Are we just going to gloss over the Quinn awkward middle school story?
Yeah,
that haunts-
Quinn tried to go in the bucket to skip that over. It's not my show, but the maestro of the show has not spoken, so Quinn.
Quinn, come on.
All right. I mean, I guess.
Should we?
All right. So there's this one story. There was this girl that I thought was
Yes.
there was this girl I thought was pretty attractive in middle school, right? And and I think she might have had a crush on me too. I have no idea.
She did.
She probably did.
Is she your current girlfriend?
No.
Then
This
she
girl,
did.
this girl moved to Wisconsin like after this incident, maybe a month after
Because-
this incident.
because it
I
happened.
think this incident was that just weird. So we were like both in like study hall in science together. We had the same science class, and she's like sitting across from me, and she starts trying to play footsies with me. So I was like, I don't know what to do. This has never happened before. So then then I make an awkward joke or something. I don't even remember what the joke was. And then she's like, haha. And then she's still trying to play footsies with me. And I was like, all right, I guess it's my turn to play footsies. And nervous Quinn just winds back and kicks this girl in the leg. and she's like, ah. And I was like,
Maybe she liked it.
Maybe she liked me just kicking her as hard as I possibly could in the shin.
Hey,
and that's my awkward story. I always look back on that and I was like, wow, that is the worst middle school moment that I had.
That is so thin.
I mean, I broke a beaker on a science teacher once. I was like,
on a science teacher.
I was like, oh, I'm going to get this. Shatters everywhere, and he looks at me. He's just like...
Was he bleeding?
Yeah, no.
I was always just so, like, quiet that I never had to experience awkward moments. I think pictures of me are awkward.
I had this huge afro.
Did you?
I had an afro.
Yeah, I can believe that. I got into a lot of fights.
I bet.
But it wasn't like...
you come off as kind of aggressive.
I'm not aggressive.
No, you're not. You're a sweet teddy bear guy, but I mean...
I wish they could, like, see the face I just made at you. I wish I could have saw it. Because, no.
I mean, you are a sweet guy, Gerald.
I think this is getting... little bit.
You're
like,
really
FCC guidelines.
You're a really nice guy. I mean,
is there an HR?
Can we make
Meg an HR department?
Let's make Megan HR.
Yeah, there you go.
Because she's
shout out to Megan. Me and her.
We have our show tomorrow.
Oh,
the book one?
No, it's a CD one.
Oh,
well, it's called the Book Club.
That we should change that name.
Yeah,
that's a little misleading.
Wait, what's the show? Plug it. Go ahead.
What do we? Did we fill a sheet out?
Wait.
Is this a real show?
Do you even know what it is?
Wait, I do have to shout out Megan McAdams because today I went with her to the OLAS event or the multicultural event.
Yeah,
and there was amazing food when we didn't have pizza. You all were stuck down here, like staring at each other.
Is that where you guys went?
Yes, and the food there was so good.
I wanted some food.
Yeah, so
Quinn wants some meat.
Tomorrow, somewhere on campus, they have fried Oreos for dirt cheap.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Are we gonna
I don't know where it's at, when it's at. There's a flyer over there somewhere.
So right now,
I wish I could plug
all
this.
Big information,
but it's
by over there somewhere. Don't know where it's at. Don't know how much.
You buy.
Don't know when it's really gonna happen.
I think
it's happening.
It's 5 fried Oreos for $3.
Okay, that's not...
It's just jokes is the least informed show on WSIN. I'm willing to put that out
confused.
there.
No concrete information ever comes from this
Just
show.
guesses, and not even educated
Matt,
guesses.
you didn't get to say your middle school reference.
You know why? It's because I've repressed all the memories, and I really can't think of one off the top of my head. Go to a different topic, and I'll try to think of
Go
one.
to a different topic, please.
No, I'll try to think of one, though.
What? No, I don't like that one.
When do we have to do music? Are we even going to do it? No?
Nah.
Okay. What?
As the music director.
Oh,
Are you
yeah.
going to play any music? No.
Your go-to diner food.
A burger.
Duh.
Whatever.
That's like a given.
Like, but it has to be like one of their unique ones. Like,
you know what's really good?
What?
Quesadilla with ribeye steak. It would cost a little extra at any
sounds
diner.
Good.
Because you have to pay for the steak.
Yeah.
But it's really...
Well, what's your favorite kind of steak, then, for that matter?
Depends.
T-bone is very good.
I like flank steaks because my family marinates it for a week before they cook it. Oh. And my dad cuts it on the diagonal, so it's like thin.
I need a smoker in my house. And not in my house, but near my house.
Do you have...
I'm going to burn down.
I'm just going to use my house
All
as
for
a
the
smoker.
sake of a steak.
Do you guys have a balcony in North or no?
No, which stinks because I would have absolutely...
You would have invested in a smoker.
Yeah, even though that we probably wouldn't be able to have
the
one.
Southern police would
Yeah, they
end that.
What if you offer them
They would
some
see smoke billowing out of a room. They'd be like, all right, this is where we'd have to draw the line. But, I mean, I love smoking food. That's
Go-to diner food, though, I think if you're not ordering a burger from a diner,
Or
chicken
breakfast.
tenders.
Yeah. Burger is my choice, too. Do you guys like or dislike coleslaw? What do you feel like?
Coleslaw with salt is actually really good.
Yeah, I don't mind
not a
coleslaw.
coleslaw.
I'm not a huge fan. Like, if it's like I'm eating... Like, if they put it with my...
With the burger?
With the burger or on top of it already.
Ugh,
Forced
Who
to eat.
puts a
I don't
coleslaw
know.
on top of your burger?
Oh, do you know what's good? Coleslaw on like a chicken sandwich.
That I would see because
That's good.
that sounds.
I think I just eat my coleslaw.
What is your ideal topping on a hot dog?
Ketchup.
On a hot dog, ketchup.
Just
or-
ketchup?
Yeah.
Like you can have like your ideal hot dog. What's on
I've put
it?
barbecue
Just
sauce
ketchup.
on it. That's not
Just
bad.
ketchup?
Yes, ketchup.
I like a good
Or
chili
cheese
dog.
and bacon.
Ooh, chili dogs.
Cheese and bacon is good.
Chili dogs.
Good chili
are
dog.
Chili dog with bacon and cheese. That's
Ooh.
There's a place in Stanford called Wedge Inn. I'll plug their chili dogs. So good. So good.
Merritt Canteen in Trumbull. Best chili
I
dogs.
still haven't been there.
You gotta go.
Legendary.
The legendary food there.
I will-
Everything is
Mary
good.
is just that spot when you're like,
You go there at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Everybody is trash, and everyone just has this look
I
on their
think
face.
actual adults stop going after like 10 o'clock at night. They just don't. They don't
Yeah.
go to the Mary.
And
they
they-
know
I-
what you're
they-
gonna get when you get there.
They have like 2 or 3 police officers there every night
so
past
true.
11 p.m. just to make sure none of the drunk or high people there just go nuts.
Yeah.
It's just
It's
but
overwhelming.
The food is so good, and the other day when I was there, I realized it's actually cheap. Like you get like
Well,
three
some
and
things
you're
are cheap.
playing-
Some things are cheap. Some things get kind of expensive. Like their seafood there is kind of expensive.
That's seafood though.
Yeah, but why
They
would
have
you
good
get?
prices.
There's no
seafood?
such thing as cheap seafood. If you're eating cheap seafood,
Well, Chris
congratulations to the
Raza.
stomach ache you're giving.
Oh, yeah.
Filet-O-fish is good.
No.
Come at me.
No.
Chris
Come
Raza.
at me. Come at me.
Big
Usually
filet
it's
fish.
don't at me. Come at me.
A filet-O-fish with a slice of American cheese, that's good.
No.
American cheese. You
Yep.
say that at McDonald's. Kind of a slice. They have cheese options for you.
We got Land O'Lakes here at McDonald's. I could go into my awkward, cringy middle school story that I remembered,
All right,
but
let's
y'all
hear
are
it.
going to roast me after it.
Yeah,
'cause
oh,
All right,
we're
I'm
gonna-
ready.
Just remember, this is a
He looked me in
12-year-old.
my eyes when he said, "Y'all are gonna
Y'all.
roast."
This is
Gerald's gonna roast me.
this is a 12-year-old version of me. Okay.
Yep, let's hear it.
So not that long ago,
The
right?
time of year.
Last year.
Yeah. The time of year is September. That's important to know. Asked a girl out on Facebook. She
Oh,
said
my-
no, and I sat next to her in math. Had to sit next to her the whole year.
Jeez, Matt, come on.
So that was an awkward memory that
mean-
lasted for literally 10
I mean,
months.
At
a
least-
rejection is like. Yeah,
At least your ex-
everyone goes through that.
Oh, yeah.
At least once in their life.
But Facebook? That's lame. I wasn't even really friends with the person.
I feel like
so did you know her?
Barely.
At some point, I think I asked the girl
just-
out of her face.
I just went for a Hail Mary on that one.
I think I
Asked the guy out.
No, you guys.
You're like, at one point, I asked the guy out.
I think it was.
You're trying to make Facebook ask out's relative. Guys, it was so common I asked the guy out on Facebook at one point.
Hey there, good
That's how
looking.
much Facebook ask outs I was doing. I asked the guy
I was
out.
asking everyone out on Facebook.
Who wants to go out with Quinn?
What did you say, though? I have to help you redeem yourself.
I'm pretty sure I asked a girl out on Facebook.
Yeah.
Probably a couple. I feel like.
Did it ever work in your favor?
No.
Everyone has
No.
had one girlfriend his entire life.
I had a few girlfriends throughout middle school, and
Those don't count.
yeah, there was a lot of just texting relationships.
Texting on, my first relationship was in middle school, and I remember she broke up with me, and she sat behind me in science, and I was the type that would try to cheat, and she's like, she would look at me, and she'd like,
Cheat on the girl or cheat on your test?
cheat on a test.
Cheat on the girl or your test?
Cheat on the girl.
That could have gone either way. Really?
No, never. Cheat on the test. All the time. Not
Yeah,
gonna lie.
cheating on tests is pretty easy.
But
I
cheating
once-
on a girl is not easy.
No.
Not easy.
We'll do a
See where
Twitter
I'm trying
poll.
to
Joe
send
would know.
this conversation.
Stop, I don't.
I'll do a
So
Twitter
you
poll.
cheat. So what you're saying is you're a cheater.
No, I'm not. Cross my heart, hope to die.
This is on live air.
Yes,
at a
it's on-
school.
Don't date Joe Bulwidas.
Just kill
You
me.
will. You will.
No, I just cheat on tests because it's easy.
Cheater.
about girls.
You're a cheater.
It's not easy to cheat on girls, but it's easy to cheat on tests.
Yeah, because it's just a piece of paper.
Oh no, it's not. That paper has feelings. Those papers are jealous. They want only your information. No one else.
Now, interesting question about diners. Acropolis or Three Brothers?
I've never
Yeah, I
had
don't know.
either.
I'm not familiar with enough. I mean, I've had both of them, but I'm not familiar with.
They're basically the same.
I don't want to ever say I ate Three Brothers. So
Really?
I'm not gonna. Ever
Yeah, I
do
ate
it.
out at Three Brothers. It was delicious.
See, I go to a lot of them in West Haven,
Three
so
Brothers. It was delicious.
Well, where are you going then? Where are your diners?
The diners I go to, I mean, does Merritt count as a diner?
Yes.
Yeah, Merritt Canteen. But, I mean, if we're going, like, classic diner, I mean, I like Chips a lot.
Okay.
Chips is not classic.
No,
Chips
I mean,
is no.
it's still...
Does that even count as a diner?
No. It's more of like a
It's
restaurant.
like a franchise.
Is Denny's diner?
No, it's just a Denny's.
The nachos at Denny's are fire.
Denny's, everybody has one specific food at Denny's they think is fire.
Because
Like
Denny's
even though...
can't make everything right. They only make one thing right.
And that's the nachos?
That's the nachos.
Have you ever had their Grand Sandwich?
No, I had their pancakes though. Like when they were doing like the all you can eat pancake thing.
I went to Denny's in a complete not straight frame of mind. I went nuts on the menu. I've spent $20, and you know how far $20 can get you at Denny's?
Yeah, very far.
It gets you very far. I got a stack of like peanut butter and chocolate pancakes.
Wow.
That was good. I mean, I think it was good. I remember eating after, and I was like, wow, that was amazing. And then the next morning was horrible. I mean,
Yeah, regret.
yeah, it's the Grand Slam, which it's like a not peanut butter. It's like a maple syrup infused bun with bacon and ham and cheese and egg and sausage and just so many good flavors.
The Denny's that I grew up near in Danbury is located right next to the dump. So I kind of have like, so I have memories of just sitting
Like a
at
correlation,
Denny's,
yeah, like
and it's
it's
just
the
a
dump.
foul odor. So
First
I'm
time
not
I
a big
went to
fan.
Let's build a Denny's right here. You know, we'll go perfect next to this dump. Another dump. Just another dump.
I mean,
Because like the Denny's I went to, I think it's in New Haven actually, or West Haven, but it's like mad crackheads outside that Denny's.
In West Haven?
Yeah,
I think I know which one you're talking about.
So it's like a motel, then it's Denny's.
You know, when we were on the topic of hot dogs, I had this I had this really good, the best hot dog I ever ate was in Kansas.
in Kansas?
Was in Kansas City, and it was like called the Dog Pound or something. I don't know, but
Handcrafted by Randy Jackson.
it was amazing. I had
Handcrafted by Michael Vick.
It was just a regular bun and hot dog, but it had peanut butter and bacon on it,
What?
What?
and it was amazing.
Why
It
would
was-
you eat that?
I don't know. They had unique flavors. They had
I feel
they
like
had a
you
mac
were the
and
kid
cheese.
that people would dare to eat stuff. Like, give it to Quinn, he'll eat anything.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So
Stomach of steel.
That's how I grew to like one of my favorite foods. My friend's like, dunk your chicken nuggets in your mashed potatoes. I'm like, oh yeah,
That doesn't sound horrible.
it's amazing. Chicken and mashed potatoes is
Yeah.
so good.
That sounds
that's
normal.
good. It
Yeah, that
sounds
doesn't sound-
normal. It's
I mean,
just-
I cut up chicken and
I
I
just
put
want
it
to know
in my.
why did you have chicken nuggets in mashed potatoes?
Good, that's what we had for
that's school lunches was mashed potatoes, chicken.
What was your
nuggets.
favorite school lunch then?
Italian dunkers. Remember that?
Oh yeah,
My-
not my favorite, but
Yeah.
it was just cheese and bread.
Yeah.
So you were
Cheesy
Italian
breadsticks.
dunkers?
Wow,
And they had like marinara sauce
I'm
on
a
the
big
side.
nacho fan from middle school.
I was French toast sticks, the
Ooh.
sausage, and I think that was it.
I like.
No, there was a third thing, but I forgot what it was.
I liked the pizza, and then I liked because we had pizza every Friday.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
how
yeah,
we
Pizza
were.
I
Friday.
think that was like every single school.
And
Now I
then-
think about it. I used to think that was just my school.
No.
Same.
So I used to brag about it, and people would be like,
Yo,
so
same.
do we. Like, I didn't realize they did the same thing to every last one of us.
When I was in elementary school, they started the first few years that I was there. They had Domino's pizza on Fridays, and then they just like stopped doing that, and they gave us just this terrible circle of garbage. It was completely different.
Personal
It was like
pizzas?
personal pan pizza, yeah, and it was awful, and everyone was disappointed.
Yo, I used to like my school's personal pizza when I was a kid, but then I just had one that was so bad, and I never ate the pizza from my school ever again. It was like, usually it was like the circular one.
Yeah.
But this one was like a square one, and it was like out of like a bag. Like it was literally a pizza in a bag, and they gave it to me.
That was the worst when you had like a really good food you loved to eat and then they changed
They
it.
that was
ruined it.
that was my
mean,
school.
They gave us pizza in a
Michelle Obama.
Let me try to explain this
bag.
pizza,
she
though.
ruined school.
Oh, yeah.
Single-handedly.
Single-handedly. Decked school lunch.
Single-handedly.
See, my school made homemade pizza. My elementary school, like the lady would get up extra early, roll out the dough and everything.
Tossing the pizza in the air.
Yeah,
Put crack cocaine in it so you ate it every Friday.
and then they got a new lunch lady, and they got this frozen
She
pizza.
was putting crack in
Yeah.
the pizza. We got to get a new lunch
Lunch lady.
lady.
So
Can I go on about my pizza? The pizza that they replaced the Domino's with was legitimately, it was like a bread bowl with sauce and then a little cheese on top. That's basically what it was. It was disgusting.
Ew.
And they had that for all of 5th grade. My 5th grade, worst year of elementary school because of that. It ruined my senior year of elementary school.
I always find myself looking back on things I had in middle school and high school, and I'm like, wow, I really wish I could go back there and get that specific food.
Would eat the pizza in a heartbeat. Get 2 slices and eat it in a heartbeat.
We had these really good spicy chicken sandwiches. Oh, yeah. I want one.
I don't even remember school lunch from a long time ago.
I was a big school lunch fan. We had this breakfast at my school in Missouri. We used to have in elementary school. They used to sell breakfasts. Like it was like
yeah.
And they had this breakfast pizza, and that was just flames.
Since going to school in Missouri, sorry, Gerald, I'm cutting you off. Were there different like lunch items that you wouldn't find in Connecticut? Like, did you have grits? Did you?
Well, we had biscuits and gravy. And
love me a good biscuit.
Me, I lived in Missouri. Yeah,
we've gone over this.
Never going there now.
Missouri is not.
Did you see the Missouri River at least?
No. Wait. Did I know? Have I ever seen the Missouri River?
Yeah, isn't there Missouri, or is it the Mississippi?
The Mississippi.
River? Okay.
Yeah,
it's the same thing, isn't it?
Yeah. No.
No. No.
It's not that exciting.
It's just a giant river.
Everyone is very familiar with certain things in Missouri, and nobody knows what Missouri is like as like a place to hang out. And you think Connecticut is boring? Go to Missouri and just hang out for 3 days. There's nothing to do except go from town to town and find out how much meth there is.
And it's basically Connecticut, bro.
Essentially, yeah.
And North and South Dakota.
How close were you to like St. Louis or like?
I mean, St. Louis was opposite, but Kansas City was 50 miles north.
What's it like there?
Kansas City's pretty nice. That's a city that really gentrified. But I mean,
what?
It's making sounds when you're twisting the mic.
I mean, Kansas City really gentrified, and I mean, it's a really nice area now. It used to be kind of like crappy, so.
Okay.
What?
That's why I try to like talk when I feel like someone's gonna finish, because I try to prevent the dead air thing. It's always really awkward. But I was really cool with a lunch lady, so she would like make me food. Because like I don't know, I knew her almost all my life. It was really weird. So she would in high school. She would like make me special food.
Wow.
In high school, people would literally be always late to first period because we had really good breakfast sandwiches. So people would get bacon, egg, and cheese on a roll, and it'd be just waltz into class 10 minutes late, and the teachers would be like, "Oh, okay."
I'm so hungry.
See, in between classes at my high school, my first one I went to, you could get cookies, chips, drinks. Kids were late to every class because they would stop in between and get stuff like that.
Quinn, let me see the bucket.
You want this mic?
The bucket.
The bucket. All right.
Let's do some final topics because we got 6 minutes left.
6 minutes.
See, and then also, my high school allowed you just to get French fries for $1.15, and you got like a stack of them.
Yo, can we talk real quick about how Buffalo Wild Wings has the worst French fries ever? Always cold.
I've never gone to Buffalo Wild Wings and gotten anything but like wings.
Don't get a side of fries with your wings.
You ever had their fried pickles?
They're pretty good.
Big fried pickles guy.
I've never gotten them on my own. I've always had friends
from,
get them.
Texas Roadhouse are good.
Yeah, fried. I mean, it's hard to go wrong with fried pickles, to be honest. I mean, what?
I had bad fried pickles. They're local place where I'm from, so we ordered them.
This is a nice one.
Ordered them, and what is it?
Best and worst first date.
That's a good last topic to do. Let's go into.
Let's go into that.
So, who starts?
You start.
I knew that was gonna go that way.
Yeah.
So before my girlfriend, I was pretty much never into dating, rather than just you could come over and then you could leave. So this one girl, one time, she was like arguing with me, and like I don't even know why. She told me to go to McDonald's because she was hungry, and I was just like, whatever, I don't really care. So she's arguing and arguing and arguing. And I'm like texting my boy, and he just gives me the idea. He's like, just leave. Now, mind you, we're in Bridgeport, but she lives in Stratford. So it's kind of like I have to bring her home. But I was so annoyed to the point where, and this is like the McDonald's on Washington Ave in Bridgeport. So it's just not like a friendly area to just leave somebody in. So I left my money in the car. And like I read the text from my boy that said just leave. So I was like, all right, let me go grab the money out of my car so I get this food and bring her home and leave and not talk to her again. The issue was that I didn't want to be her boyfriend. I was like, I'm not a boyfriend kind of guy.
Yeah.
I don't know what came over me when I grabbed the money in my car, but I heard my boy's voice literally go, just leave. It was like, and it kept going, just leave. And it was like, as I was getting in the car.
Where was she?
She was inside, waiting for me to come back with money to pay for a number 2 that we were about to split. I was very cheap at the time. So I was like, we're going to split this number 2. You can take a burger. I can take a burger. We can split the fries. So, yeah, I left.
You just
I dipped.
and she
And then on Snapchat, my story was like, it was just words. It was like, he really left me at McDonald's.
You know what? I gotta end the show at that. That's gotta be the final quote. You have been listening to It's Just Jokes on WSIN Radio, 1590 AM. My name is Matt Johnson.
Joe Bulwidas.
Quinn O'Neill and Gerald.
For one time only, I'm Gerald.